guys, it's Grandma Ninja, and today I'm here with a platypus. Look at that. Platypus are so cool. They're a mammal, but they look like a duck. They have webbed feet and a bill, and they lay eggs. But they're still a mammal. That's so weird. They come from Australia. There's lots of weird animals in Australia. I think they're amazing. They have wombats and kangaroos and platypus. So today's story is called just that, Platypus. It's a cool book by a guy named Chris Riddell, and he's from Australia, of all places. Platypus woke up in the morning wondering what he was going to do. It was a beautiful day. What a great day for collecting, he said. Do you like to collect? When I was a little kid, I really liked to collect. He opened his special box and took out his collection. Not bad, he said, but there's something missing. He had an old shoe and a ball of string and a nut and a stick and a candy wrapper. But he thought there was something else he needed. That's kind of a weird collection. When I was a kid, I collected horse figurines, so they were all horses. He collects just stuff. So Platypus picked up his shovel and his bucket and his picnic lunch, and he headed for the beach. It was his favorite collecting place because the ocean would wash things up for him. He didn't know quite what he was looking for, but he knew that he would know it when he saw it. He found some seaweed, but that was way too slimy. He found a rock, but it was way too heavy. Can you see what else he found there? Yeah, he found an old shoe, but he already had an old shoe. It was tempting, but he didn't need another one. He found lots and lots of interesting things, but none of them was quite right. See, there's an old umbrella and a deflated beach ball, but nothing was quite right. Finally, after all that looking, he got very hungry, so he figured it was lunchtime. He took his lunch out of his bucket and ate his lunch. Then he thought he had a bucket, he might as well build a sandcastle. So he built a sandcastle, and he put the banana peel from his lunch on top of the sandcastle like a canopy. It looked very nice, so he thought he would take that home. But you know how sand is. When he tried to pick it up, it just fell into a million pieces. That was not what he needed to bring home. When he picked up his bucket, though, what should fall out but a beautiful curly shell? It fell right on his toe. Ouch! Perfect, said Platypus. That shell is just what I'm looking for. It reminds me of my day on the beach. So he took the shell home and he put it in his special box. At that point he was very tired, so he decided it was time to take a nap. It made him very sleepy, and so he went to bed. When he woke up after his nap, he looked in his special box, but oh no, the curly shell was gone. Did somebody take it? What happened? He searched everywhere for his curly shell. He looked under the bed, he looked in the box, he looked in his toy box. He found an old sandwich and another tickling stick and another old shoe, so now he had two, but he did not find his shell. He'd looked everywhere in his room, but he couldn't find his shell. He was so sad and said, well, I'll go to the beach and find another shell. He hadn't walked too far from his home, though, and he found his shell sitting in the middle of the sidewalk. How did it get there? He distinctly remembered putting it in the box. How did it get there? Well, he just picked it up and brought it home and put it back in his box. The next day when he got up from bed, the curly shell was gone again. Where did it go? He quickly ran out to the sidewalk, but it wasn't there. He looked all over the house again, but it wasn't there. He didn't know where it was, and he'd gotten so hot and sweaty from all this running around that he went out to the backyard where his mommy had built him a wonderful cooling pool. Can you see it? It's got rocks and water. He needed to cool his feet because he found he just couldn't think with hot feet. Suddenly, something bit him on the toe. Ouch! It was a hermit crab that bit him on the toe. The hermit crab lived inside what? The hermit crab lived inside his curly shell. Oh, said Platypus, I'm so sorry. If I had known that the curly shell was your home, I never would have brought it home with me and put it in my collection. He carefully picked up the curly shell and brought it back to the beach, put it down on the sand, and let the hermit crab walk away. While he was looking down and kind of scuffling his feet, sad to be going home without his shell, what should he find but another shell, a beautiful speckled shell. He picked it up, he shook it, he looked in it, he said, hello, hello, is anybody in there? But it was entirely empty. So he was safe and secure. He could bring that one home, put it in his special box, and it would stay there. So the hermit crab was okay. He was back home, and Platypus had a shell for his collection. Have you found anything to collect today? Really? What do you want to collect? Oh, no, I'm sorry. You can't have my glasses. Those are my glasses. He took my glasses. Now what do? I can't see you. We'll just have to figure this out later. Bye.